Hey, my name is Luke.
My name is Matthew Hoagley.
My name is Nolan Easton
From the province of Alberta.
Absent, British Columbia.
Sandburg, Tennessee.
I've hosted Survivor with my friend.
It's 7 days out there. I love doing it. I get to meet people from all over the country.
Let's start off with how much Survivor I've seen. I've seen every episode of every season.
My passion of Survivor goes way back.
I didn't have a favorite player till Survivor the Amazon came out.
I've been reading this book, the Boston Rob Rulebook.
I'm kind of like a Jeremy if I go on to be the winner, because I'll quietly be in every conversation and people will believe what I'm saying and want to give me information back.
I would definitely play a similar game to what Rob's sister Nino did in Survivor the Amazon.
Ultimately should be chosen because I do bring a lot to the table.
The symbolic value of winning and like just saying that you've won Survivor, winning Survivor Canada, that could very well mean more to me than it has to anyone that's played this game before.
So I look forward to hearing from you. Hopefully I can get on. Can't wait to hear you. Nolan out.
Hey, this is Jireh. This is Survivor Canada Season 4. It's gonna last for 6 days. But we're starting. Here are the contestants. Take a long drive, 1 hour drive to Golden Years Park. We're gonna stay there for 3 days and then we're gonna go back for the merge portion of the game at Tynehead Park, which is right over there.
Hello.
I want the contestants to have a line, but I want the line to stop maybe where that tree is. All right, 200 years ago, there was a war that occurred on this continent between Canada and the United States. It was called the War of 1812. By the time the war was over, both countries weren't sure who had won. But as the years progressed, no animosity was formed from this war. In fact, both Canada and the US found themselves like family. There has never been a war between Canada and the US until now. Survivor is a game where contestants must build a new society while battling the elements and each other. Sometimes Survivor is even metaphorically referred to as a war. Thus, it makes it the perfect theme for this season of Survivor Canada.
6 days, 14 people, 1 survivor.
Everyone recording? Camera, action.
It's the beginning of Survivor right now, and I'm feeling pumped. Originally, I was part of the Season 1 cast, but I get my second chance here, and I'm hoping to do some damage strategy-wise.
I host a Survivor game in Tennessee called Surviving Reelfoot. It's really interesting to see things from this point of view, from this side of the camera. You know, being a host, I get to see everything and I know what everybody's saying and what everybody's doing, and I know who's getting voted out at tribal council pretty much. And out here, I don't know that stuff.
So I played season 2 and I came second place to Lay. I'm a little bit bitter about season 2 because, yeah, I did backstab a lot. To be honest, it wasn't out of my own volition. I was 11. Like one side was like, hey, you should backstab them, and the other side was like, hey, you should backstab them. So I just did both. My strategy now is I'm just trying to be a good person because backstabbing really doesn't work for you in the end.
Welcome to Survivor, the Battle of BC. Yeah. All right, it's time to divide you guys into 2 tribes. All right, the first tribe is called Chesapeake. They will always wear pink. I have a bandana and a shirt for you. The first member of Chesapeake is Raymond.
My name is Raymond Sapira. I'm 18 years old and I work part-time at Foot Locker. I live in Surrey, BC, and next fall I am attending KPU for health science, but I am becoming a police officer.
The second member of Chesapeake is Luke.
So I'm Luke, I'm 21 years old, I'm a country guy. I eat, I train, I sleep, and then I watch Survivor. It's pretty much who I am.
The third member of Chesapeake is Devin.
Hey, I'm Devin, I'm 25. I love Survivor. I'm a huge fan of just strategy, games, reality competition shows in general. I think I have the tools and the right ideas for how to play a game like this, and I expect to go far.
The fourth member of Chesapeake is Garrett.
My name is Garrett Cook. I'm 27 years old. I've lied to everybody here, said I'm going to be 28 on Tuesday. That's not true. I'm a big Survivor fan, have been since the first thing started.
Hey, the fifth member of Chesapeake is Matthew.
My name is Matthew Hoagley. My nickname is Maddie. I'm kind of a person that likes to sneak up behind people when they don't expect it. And with my social game, I'm going to be myself, of course, but behind their backs, when no one's looking, when it's just you guys, that's when you get the true Hollywood story of Survivor.
The sixth member of Chesapeake is Jessica. And the seventh member of Chesapeake is Zion.
So I just got into the Chesapeake tribe, Cheesecake tribe, and I found out that there's 2 girls and the rest are guys. I know Zion, but I don't really know Jessica. I'm not really sure of what I feel about her. I know she's from the States and she flew all the way here. So that's a big thing. If you're gonna fly all the way here just to play Survivor, you gotta be a big fan, you gotta be here to win. And I got my eye on you for sure. I'm gonna want you out ASAP.
All right, you guys, your name is Leopard, Natasha, Craig, Amos.
Right when the spiel was done and we kind of lined up, it was game on. It was the marathon had started. Survivor's a marathon, not a sprint, but it was 100% game on. It was game mode, game sense, thinking of game only now. All my other troubles were left behind, and it was how do I get myself furthest in the game and eventually take home the prize of Sole Survivor.
Yeah, no problem.
So my first look at our new tribe, I really feel like me and Austin can get along well. When I first got a good look at everybody, I pointed him out individually. I was like, hey, I want to work with him. Looks like we can get along. We have the same interests, I bet. Not somebody I would really want to take very far, but then again, I can use him right now until we get further into the game.
Nolan, what's going through your mind right now? There's like 5 guys in your tribe, 2 girls, same as the other tribe. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking this is a good drill.
When I look at their tribe, look at our tribe, they think they're stronger, but only time will tell that they're wrong and that we'll show it to be the stronger tribe, as Austin said.
I feel like Raymond and Luke are definitely two of the more dominant physical forces, and they're both on the same tribe. But after that, I feel like they fall really flat in the physical category. Two people can't win you a challenge every time. So I feel like my tribe's a little bit more balanced and we'll be able to win the majority of the challenges.
Okay, so as I said when I started this, the theme of this season is Canada versus US, like a war. This is what you guys are gonna have to do. Our campsite is 5 kilometers away from here. So you guys are gonna have to hike with your stuff for 5 kilometers to the campsite.
Can you tell us how far that is in miles? For us Americans, I don't know.
Canadian bias. I'm not sure. I'm trying to do the calculations. I can't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You just make it sound worse than it is.
3 miles.
Okay.
On top of that, not only will you have to carry your stuff, there are 2 containers that you guys will also have to carry as a tribe. Now this isn't a race. You guys just have to do it in 2 hours, the hike. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right, get your stuff.
What happens if we don't do it in 2 hours?
Then we're all screwed because it'll be sunset.
So I'm about to go into the hike, and right now I'm excited because it means it's the start of the game, the very first challenge, kind of. And the games are about to begin, so I'm planning to make some backstabbing moves for sure.
Yeah, your elimination bags will stay here. Yep.
Just a little heads up to all the contestants out there. I may look like a friendly guy, but hidden in the grass, I'm one of those snakes. So you just gotta watch out for me.
All right, welcome to Viewpoint Beach. Jessica, how was the hike? 5K hike.
Am I allowed to curse on this?
Sure.
It was a bitch, but it was fun. Good team bonding.
My name is Jessica Tooley. I am 25 years old. I'm originally from Illinois, but moving to Maryland. I want to play Survivor Canada because I want to kick ass. I've done a couple live games before, but people don't know that. And I want to prove to myself that I can make it farther than I have in the past couple games. So that's why I came, and I love Survivor. So.
Do you feel more, competition against them?
Yes and no. We just wanted to make it here before the sun got down. So. We'll beat them tomorrow. So it's okay.
All right.
The walk up here was long and strenuous and hot, but I think we worked pretty well as a tribe, considering we were carrying half the crew's stuff and half their equipment, so I think we fared pretty well.
Austin, give me your thoughts on just having a river right next to your campsite.
It's beautiful. I can't wait to wake up and look at the river. My name's Austin. I'm 24 years old. I'm a lifeguard. I'm repping for the lifeguards right now. I'm a huge fan of Jeff Probst and Survivor America, and I wanted to check out Survivor Canada. I'm ready to backstab, I'm ready to manipulate, I'm ready to make alliances. Should be good.
All right, well, here's what's gonna happen. For tonight, you guys will be living as one world. So you guys can intermingle among the other tribe members. I will give you, your food rations and your water and anything else that you may need. But you guys just go ahead.
Yes. There's always a chance of being the first voted out. So I would give myself, honestly, realistically, a 50-50. I don't know. I doubt it. I don't know. They'd be pretty stupid to vote a girl out first, but you never know in this game, so.
Yeah, pretty light. You're talking about how that might seem like a really obvious place for an immunity idol.
Yeah, just gotta.
Thoughts start swirling.
And while they're setting it up, we'll just go check it out.
There's like we're both in the same beach, so like they have access to it. I feel like it's like one of our tribes is gonna get it.
This is one idol.
So we found out getting to camp that the twist was like a one world kind of twist where we're both living on the same camp, which I think is interesting. I want to have a good at least image with the other tribe, but I want to, to have a good perception amongst them, but it's not terribly important. I think the most important thing tonight is just building good bonds and setting myself up well for my own tribe. We did some kind of team effort to get to look there if we have an opportunity. I'd say we don't have to rush right now, but like if we see them making a move for it,
yeah, if they're looking, then we should just look.
Yeah, I was happy with my tribe. I think we had good people. So the people I really want to work with are at least Raymond and Luke. He really reminds me of Dave Franco, Luke. And he's like an athletic kind of guy. It seems chill, and I feel like those people are going to be around for a while because they're good at competitions. So if they're going to be around for a while, I'm not going to have the option to vote them out at least early. I want them to be on my side and all that. We have the majority at the merge. Like this is the final 7. So I don't like if I find it,
then we know they don't have it.
Yeah, that's what we see too.
Devin, yeah, that's the guy. He approached me on the hike when it was me and Raymond, and he wanted to work with me and Raymond as a solid 3, and we're trying to figure out who's our 4th. So yeah, I definitely like Devin. We're definitely gonna work together.
Let's be real.
The one thing is though, they're not like that. They're not looking around as much as we are. They're not like at the. They're not like up here like peering around and stuff like that.
My opinion on my tribe is we have a very strong tribe. Not showative from the hike, but there's more challenges than just hiking up 5 kilometers. So I like my tribe.
Hey guys, how's it going?
What's the strategy?
Yeah. We won't know.
What are you feeling? What's going on?
When I first got here, Luke came to me. He didn't really say he wanted an alliance, but we kind of like hit it off right away, I guess. And then Garrett on the walk up here said that he wanted to work with me, and then Zion at the tent said she wanted to work with me. So I mean, I have options. I just got to pick the best one for my game plan.
You'd be like, hop on that log. Oh my god, this is so elaborate.
But then once we get there, how are we gonna get like over there?
Wouldn't there be? It's just for the experience.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. Like, if it was, I don't even care what the adult match. It would just be really fun.
I definitely want to align with Jessica just because we feel like we should stick together since we're the only girls, as well as I'm really bad with names, but the guy that was wearing a duck shirt on the back, he was very friendly and social, and I think I might want to align with him.
Yeah, you can get a better view of like how so deep the water is. Yeah, it's too deep to cross.
But here it looks like it's next, right? I like Zion too. She seems nice. My interaction with her so far has been great. I like the idea of working with her. I get good vibes from her, so I'm open to potentially keeping her and working with her.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Are we going over there?
Jessica seems like a gamer. Jessica seems like she's very intense into this game. I don't necessarily get the warmest vibes from her either. Personally, if I was to say who I'm the lowest about, who I'd most like to vote out, probably her.
Hey,
I feel like we should probably help him.
Yeah, I think we should.
Yeah.
We should go check it out.
I mean, we have 2 of our teammates helping, so I feel like that's pretty good. I'm definitely gonna take out one of the girls, and it's probably Jessica. Everybody except Jessica is someone I can work with, I think. I think Jessica is out to get me. I think she knows I'm a threat, so she's gonna try to get me out as soon as she can.
Something about too many cooks in the kitchen.
Yeah, exactly, right? Like,
If we go and help them, it would probably hurt them because there would be too many cooks, right? Or someone's like, hey, can we help? No, we're fine.
I feel like we'd be standing there just like how we are right now.
Jessica might have like anti-men thing going on, but at the same time we do have the majority. Most of the guys here are males, so I'd like to think she doesn't.
Let the girls infiltrate, right?
Yeah.
They got the brains.
They'll never know.
They got the brains.
I think that it's definitely possible for an all-guy alliance to be forming, but then again, if they want to play the game wise and make good moves, then I feel like that's too easy, and yeah.
So
Oh, now you know.
I hope it doesn't.
but I think it's just guys talking with guys, honestly, because you can't really fear an all-women's alliance with 2 girls. I just hope that they see me and Zion as competitors and don't vote us out first and second. So
It's gonna fall down.
gross.
Yeah. Do you guys have brothers and sisters? Yeah. How many you have?
I have one.
One? Brother or sister?
Older, younger? Younger?
Got 2 brothers and a sister, all younger.
Oh, younger?
I'm Craig. I'm 31. I'm from Maryland. I'm a store manager. My opinion on this tribe is they're a pretty good group of people. No matter how it got divided up, I think I would have been all right with it.
I'm two younger, 4 younger, 2 brothers, 2 sisters, and I'm the oldest.
Jealous.
Yeah. I'm the oldest.
You get to bug your younger siblings.
Yeah.
I was the bugger. Or the buggy, I guess.
My brother would start the fights and I'd always end it.
My strategy coming into the game is to kind of, at first, stay back and see what happens. I like to play more of a reactive game. I'm not going to be the first to make an alliance, not going to be the first to say, oh, we should vote this person out. But I'll see what other people are doing and try to steer them the way that I would like it to happen.
I didn't know we were allowed to bring a sleeping bag. So I just left it in my bag. Sure, someone can go get it for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, can somebody go get that for me?
It's hard to really pick it out just yet, but there are little cliques starting to form, I would think. The 2 girls talk a lot, obviously.
She says eat it, should not eat it. Mom, you don't want me to eat it.
You won't eat it?
I'm gonna eat it.
You won't eat it.
Other than that, I've seen Amos and Austin talk a little bit. Nolan talks to a bit of everybody. You know, I guess we'll see when it comes to the challenges if they can actually pull through.
Well, we're here for 3 nights. This is the first night, right?
Yeah. So why don't you do this for
We could save this all for tomorrow's meal if you want.
Yeah.
If we want to.
Yeah, I thought that's a good
Okay, well, we have 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. We can open up 1 right now. I think our tribe is pretty solid, so honestly, it doesn't matter at this point. So far, I think we're gonna vote Jamie out.
Putting a few nights.
If we go Jamie first,
Yeah, we're gonna go Jamie.
then we should go Guy next. Like Natasha, she'll be fine. She'll do what we. If she'll be the only girl, she'll stay with
Yeah,
us.
I like Natasha.
Yeah,
She's
I'm
cool.
fine with her.
So far for our alliance, we got me, Nolan, and Austin, and also Natasha. But once our group merges, we're just gonna use Natasha's vote. We're not really gonna keep her in our alliance. We're just gonna vote her out later.
So it's in stone then. Jamie
You're
first.
friends with who on the other tribe?
Raymond, and I can also trust Zion.
And who?
Zion. I'd say the alpha male of our tribe is either me or Austin because we are leading the hike up here. I don't think Nolan will be the alpha male of the tribe.
The girls on the other tribe are gonna have more issues with their guys.
Yeah, that's true.
So if we get to the merge, we could even try to take them. But I mean, but for right now, let's just
Keep this circle, yeah.
I consider myself an alpha male, yes. I feel like the chances of me going home tonight, or at least the first tribal council, are fairly slim. It seems like everybody wants to kind of keep the tribe strong. I definitely feel like I'm one of the strongest, if not the strongest on our tribe right now, so definitely think I have a lot to contribute in physical challenges.
Okay, divide up the
No.
Granola bars evenly, yeah.
So we got
I'm contemplating bringing it as my luxury item.
Everybody
to pass that type.
2?
Nice.
How many extra?
What kind of textbook?
Aviation.
Everyone just take 2.
Are you like...
Yeah, I'm a pilot.
I'm working my pilot's license right now.
Oh, actually, you're private?
Yeah.
Where?
At a COIXX.
Yeah, I want to be a pilot. It's all the thinking on your feet. It's all the quick decision making. That's what I like. When you're 2,000 feet up in the air, one mistake, you're free falling to your death. So I know it sounds dramatic, but it's the truth. And that's how you want to play Survivor. You want one little mistake and you're getting your torch put out. So definitely I think being in aviation and wanting to be a pilot, pursuing that career is going to definitely help me out here.
Yeah.
That's with UFP?
Kind of, yeah.
Kind of?
do that.
Like they have a program where it's like specifically towards like the piloting stuff, and then they have one where it's like a joint component where you can get your diploma or degree.
Yeah, me and Natasha, it turns out she's also in the same program I am, just with a different school, which is really cool. I had someone I could talk to about it. She got what I was going through about like getting all the hours together and like doing the course and how much studying we had to put in. So it was a really good bonding moment with us, and I really think I can explore that. Especially right now, until we merge, we can work together. We have that sort of bond, that unwritten pilot bond, that hopefully I'm able to use with her throughout the game.
I got the best. Yeah, you had a good one.
For the last little bit here, some of us are not going to get any spots in the tent, so we've just been moving rocks to try and make something comfortable to lay down onto tonight, and so we could maybe get a couple of sleeps.
Garrett's gonna sit there, you can sit there if you want. Or you can sleep in there. Yeah. I don't mind one world twist. It just kind of gives you a chance to see if the tribes interact with each other. Who sleeps with who and who sleeps where, and that should be the interesting part. Hell yeah! That's perfect.
I don't know, maybe I feel more safe in a tree or something.
So me and Jessica have been dating for almost a year now. The only other person who knows that is Amos. The three of us know each other outside of this game, but we are trying to keep that under wraps because we don't want to be seen as a target or some pre-made alliance, because honestly we're not. We will vote each other out if we have to, but other people won't see it that way. So we want to keep that hidden for as long as we can.
Smart pillow. Legit. That's your pillow? Yeah. Dude, that's actually sick. Yeah, I know, right?
That's so portable, man.
I think I'll be alright. I feel like putting it back in the bag is the hardest part, though.
I feel like you have to blow into that, right?
Yeah. I can do it in like 20 seconds, though. Yeah. I like Raymond a lot. I feel like me and Raymond have bonded, especially on our hike over here. I think we're definitely gonna move forward together.
So that's like an air mattress, but just for your head.
My favorite person to talk to right now is probably Luke. We have a lot of things in common. We're always together in the same tribe, so he's definitely my favorite.
Okay, so lay on that and see how much.
See how much you hate your life.
It's actually pretty good.
Yeah,
nice
that's worth it.
Yeah, the rock pool is actually really comfy. Surprisingly.
Okay, this is like, yes, this is like legit. And
better than a tent.
Look at our view.
Yeah.
Look at that view.
Sorry, I am so sorry.
Dude, check out her.
How is it?
It's
good, man.
Nice and comfy. It'll give us a massage at night.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of like a one world scenario that's happening in this game right now. We have Orange Tribe and Pink Tribe. We're kind of split apart. Now we're kind of together and we're playing a couple of games.
Okay, so I'm playing the ball game. I'm playing the ball game. Can you?
I'm playing the bottle game. I'm playing the bottle game. Can you?
No, unfortunately not.
Oh,
man.
What?
I can't really get most of them, so I just kind of stand there listening to people. But I guess it's good that everybody is kind of clustered around each other because there's no strategy talk, so that's pretty good.
I play the game.
Okay, I can play the rock game. I can play the rock game. Can you?
Of course you can play.
I can play the rock game. I can play the rock game. Can you?
No, you can't.
Can you?
We actually just played a game, like a mind game, and I schooled everyone there. It took them like 30 minutes to get it, so I got them. Yeah, I'll do it one more time.
Yeah, you do it one more time.
Okay, so I can play the rock game. I can play the rock game. Can you?
You're playing the wrong game. I can play the rock game, the wrong game, the wrong game. I can play the rock game. Can you?
No, you can't.
What?
Can you tell us how to play your game?
Okay, so.
I can play this.
Is everybody give up? Are you saying like?
Okay, this is the last chance.
They have to basically figure out, like what I'm doing, and they'll basically repeat what I'm saying. But the whole point of the game is to say okay before you say anything, and then you'll be able to play the game.
Okay. I'm playing the t-shirt game. The t-shirt game, t-shirt game. I'm playing the t-shirt game. Can you?
Someone play it.
We've been playing these mind games. I'm not very good at them, but we've been playing, and it's been really good for bonding and stuff. You get to know people a lot better.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. He's gonna give it away.
I can play the ball game. The ball game. The ball game. I can play the ball game. Can you?
Can who?
Okay. Can I have the bottle? I can play the bottle game, the ball game, the ball game. I can play the bottle game. Can you?
Yeah, you can play the ball game.
Yes!
Finally, we figured it out at the end. It was just you had to say okay in front of it. It was just a really slight little thing you had to notice, but that's just like Survivor though. Like you gotta notice every little thing. So you definitely gotta be watching out for that, and I'll be watching out for him later on.
I did that once with a friend who we were like camping and stuff like that, and I pretended I was a bear. It was really funny. I was right outside his tent, and he was like, "No, you weren't a bear." And we were like, "Mm-hmm."
Hi, my name is Natasha Snellgrove, and I am from Abbotsford, BC. And also right now I'm a student at UFE, wanting to do aviation if I can figure out the funding for that and stuff. But right now I'm just in the general studies program.
So speaking of washrooms and stuff, did you guys ever use to recaptain underpants?
I used to when I was like in grade, maybe like 3 or 4 or something.
Mm-hmm. Same. They're like kids' comics.
Isn't there a movie coming out that's like that or something?
Oh, yeah. I think it's kind of fun to bring everyone together because I don't really know how the game's going to go if like people kind of staying in their, like how long we will be at like war with each other once people keep on being eliminated and stuff like that. So there's like less and less people. So yeah, I'm not exactly sure how that will work out, but yeah, it's kind of fun.
What's up, guys?
I've been like flying. I have like 14 hours.
That's awesome.
But we just started ground school, so I'm like chapter 1, chapter 2. I have a test on it when I get back, so I gotta just be a nerd and read it.
Study really hard for your TC exam because that one's like multiple guess. I was speaking with Nolan and we both discovered that we're both pilots or pilots in training and stuff, so it was kind of a cool connection in that way. And I was pretty excited to like talk about aviation to someone because I haven't done that for a while. And yeah, he showed me his book. It's a ground school training book from Langley Flying School, and I'm from the one in Abbotsford. What do you want to do if you're like?
I want to do commercial, Air Canada, WestJet.
Nice.
Preferably Air Canada, but whatever kind of offers me a job, I'll take you. You?
I'm not exactly sure what I want to do at this point, but I think being a flight instructor would be really fun to be able to like teach other people how to fly and stuff. But I would love to maybe one day like, be a missionary pilot and like help other people in different countries and stuff like that.
Yeah.
As well as a way of giving back and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really dislike anyone. Like I think they're all pretty cool people, and it would be really hard to pick someone to have them own it out.
To everyone, I did watch the last season of the Canada one. I just don't want to look so like, you know, I know everything.
Yeah.
And I've actually done, like I'm gonna straight up tell you because I want to work with you, but like I love Survivor so much that I've hosted Survivor with my friend, and I've had like 10 seasons of Survivor before, but we play with like alcohol and stuff. And it'll last like 14 hours and stuff. Like that was pretty sweet, yeah. With Nolan, he's my number 1, and we made a final 2 to the end. And I'm gonna respect that. He's my number 1 guy. Don't tell anyone.
No.
Yeah.
It's good here, yeah. But yeah,
definitely need to try to find an idol, just in case. For some reason, Natasha, Raymond, Natasha, Raymond, Adam, and
we could try to find
Adam
two
all
even.
get together, then we can take them out still.
Yeah, sounds good. What's her name? Natasha. She's getting all like suspicious, or I don't know. She's on our side, but she's like getting really close with the other guys, and it's kind of like suspicious to Nolan and I. So like there's a big posse, and I felt like Natasha joined them and was like talking with the other girl. She's like, because she told me that she knew she was tight with someone from the other tribe, and also Natasha was talking about realigning with, she wants someone another girl to be on the same side as her. So we're gonna just play it by ear, but I think Nolan and I are gonna take control on our side.
When I kind of want to stay up for like a little bit longer, see if everybody tries to go to bed, maybe like pretend I'm looking through my bag, look around the tent, see if there's any idols or anything, because we need to find something, kind of give ourselves a little protection
Sounds good.
here,
Yeah.
especially if there's only two of us really working together.
Sounds good, man.
All right.
All right.
I slept absolutely horribly last night. I was definitely the last person to go to sleep and the first person to get up. But I tried to make use of it. I looked around the island a little bit here for an idol. I feel like either it hasn't been planted yet or it's already been found. I don't know. I don't know which one. My family is a football family, so I was allowed to watch the Super Bowl. And then when the previews for Survivor were on, I was ecstatic, and my parents allowed me to stay up to watch that episode, the first episode. And then every Thursday, I think it was on at the time. Every Thursday after that, my bedtime had been moved so that I was able to see who got voted out every week. So my passion of Survivor goes way back. And it's always been a family event to watch Survivor, so it's a big deal for me to come and do this.
Hey, how'd you sleep?
Fine. You guys?
Pretty good. I slept okay. I slept some.
Like I was waking up a bit, but just to like readjust on the hips. But yeah, I was fine.
From 11 years old to now, which is 5 years, I grew taller. I think, well, obviously I matured a lot. I don't think I get peer pressured into things as easily or coerced into things as easily when I was 11 years old. So I just hope that this time I won't be pulled along like boats. Yeah, I think feel better. You should boil some water for him first of all. I'm just trying to be a more individual person, but at the same time not trying to isolate myself from the rest of the tribe. Because it's pretty easy considering my age difference and our age difference in general.
Yeah, last night was cold. It was a bitch. I was like, oh, I'm gonna sleep under the stars. It's gonna be nice. No, I'm like freezing after like an hour, so I get up and go in the tent, and I'm like sleeping long ways. I don't have a sleeping bag or a pillow, so I've got like my shirt curled up under my head, and I'm like in a little ball.
It's like 80 degrees at home still. It's like 40 here.
But I did sleep a little bit, I know, because I had my pulley up over my mouth, and it was soaking wet. I was drooling in my sleep, so I know I slept a little bit. I just don't know how long.
To be honest, I kind of like the members of Chesapeake better than my tribe because I don't know. I feel like it's easier to talk to them, even though I really haven't talked to them. It's just that they haven't formed that like bias, the fact that I'm like 16 and younger yet. I usually automatically wake up at 7 or 6. I know, I'm kind of feeling bitter because whenever I suggest an idea or like say that idea is not going to work, no one listens to me because I'm 16. Oh man, I should have lied about my age or something. And I was just like, and I'm like, guys, we should like take out all the food. And they're like, okay. And then no one hears me. And then Natasha's like, can you guys take out all the food? And I'm like, or like, hey, we should like, not like put like things like the sides of the tent up. And someone's like, put the sides of the tent up. And I'm like, I just cry a little bit on the inside whenever an idea is repeated. I decided that the calories that involve crates and something in those crates.
Yeah. Everyone on our tribe already agreed that we're voting out Jamie. So that's the number one person that's gonna go. Just watch.
Amos is sort of on the in-out. We told him about it, just sort of like tell him where we want him to vote, but he's someone we're pretty sure we'll take out second.
I knew you were a little bit asleep though. Okay. I know because I woke up and I was drooling. And I had this like covering my face, so this is all sucking drool.
Yeah.
I think Jamie is a little ball of sunshine kind of. She's always perky and happy. I don't know how helpful she's going to be as far as challenges go, but I'm not that good in challenges, so the longer somebody does worse than me, the better I am.
Yeah, maybe it's like a race to who can get their stuff first.
Probably like you hold something while you race back, or just like you do something with a puzzle over there. Probably a puzzle over there and then race back.
Well, earlier we got to camp and the first thing Nolan did was pull me aside and was like, hey, like if something happens, like it's Jamie first. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. And then I found out later like he was going around telling everybody the same things and just giving everybody a different name. So I found out that my name was also brought up.
Well, food or comfort? I was fine last night actually. I mean, whatever.
Nolan is he's making a lot of alliances, you know, and going behind everyone's back because he's made an alliance with me. He's made an alliance with Amos and Craig and Adam, and none of us had known about that. I think that Nolan is pretty sneaky right now.
The last like maybe 2 or 3 hours. After that, once the sun like gets down here, it'll heat up real quick.
Hopefully we don't have to go to tribal, but if we do, I just want to secure my spot and make sure that I ain't going nowhere, because that's a huge no-no. Like my name cannot be brought up.
Obviously I'm not good at my games, but
You like a bottle game?
oh my god.
I've already talked to the girls, and I'm pretty sure that us and Craig, we've got our numbers, so he don't know it yet, but he's going bye-bye. See you, Nolan.
Raymond, how was last night sleeping?
It was pretty warm in there. I took off my shirt when I was in there, and it got really cold in the morning. Super bad idea. But it was really rocky. Other than that, it was fine.
Amos, this one world twist, how did it sort of affect the tribe interaction last night?
Well, actually, we played games last night, so we kind of got to know the other team and our team. So I feel like the interactions were pretty good.
All right, well, welcome to, I guess you can say, your first twist of the season. Now, Survivor Canada USA is sort of like the theme that I had for this season, Battle of BC. And Canada and USA, they're divided by a border. And you guys will also be divided by a border. That tent that you slept in last night is no longer yours. On each side is a tarp. That will be your campsite for the rest of this stay in Golden Ears Park. However, the one world twist is still in effect. The thing is, if you want to talk to another person from the other tribe, or you just want to go to the other side, you need to cross the border crossing, which is these 2 containers. All right? Does that make sense?
Border Patrol?
No border patrol, no customs. Garrett, give me your opinion on this sudden change. You're no longer having this tent, you have to sleep on a tarp, and you're divided by a line.
Well, I slept outside yesterday, so that's not going to be a big problem for me leaving the tent. Everyone just has to come sleep with me now. This border, I don't know what to make of it. So we're not allowed to talk
No, we can't. We just have to
across the border?
We have to be able to cross the border.
You can
we shouldn't be able to talk to them at all, so I mean, it's interesting. It'll be interesting to see how people use it.
All right, welcome to your first challenge. In this challenge, you guys will be all in a line. On one end, someone is being carried. On the other end, someone is also being carried. And all of you guys are going to be tethered together. You're going to start off on opposite ends of the field, and on go, you are going to go run to the other side and grab a toy soldier from the green container. Grab one and put it to your side inside the glass container. The first tribe that has all the soldiers outside of the green container win this challenge. Now there are some extra dimensions. The 3 people who are not carrying anyone, they'll be given balls, and they will have the opportunity to try to hit the other tribe's banner with a ball. If you hit the other tribe's banner, a toy soldier will be removed from your container. You will have one less soldier to have to grab. Now this challenge is not for immunity. It is a reward challenge. The tribe that wins this challenge will get a clue to the hidden immunity idol and Twizzlers. All right? All right, I'll give you all a few minutes to strategize and then we'll get started. All right, this is for reward. Survivors ready, go! Toy soldier in their clear container. You're good, you're good. Take your time. Remember the first tribe. Go, go, go. Did we get hit?
The flag touched the ground.
The flag touched the flag. I didn't see anything about flag. Yeah. 30-second penalty, 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 2007, 2008, 2009, 1010, 1011, 1012, 1013, 1014, 1015, 2016, 1025, 1026, 2027, 1028, 9, 31, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 28, 29, 30. Okay, I was close. Tyler, how many soldiers? Third guy, pick it up.
Guys, third guy, pick it up.
Third person, pick it up. I didn't hit them. Pick up the pace! Come on, guys!
Oh, my stomach. Kick the ball.
Okay, right over there. Wait. Over here. Here you go.
Jireh, put it down.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Got it, yeah.
Okay, remove a toy soldier.
21, 22.
How many was it? 29, 30.
Come on, Tribe, pick up the pace.
Flag. Fine.
Sorry. It's because I'm too tall. Sorry, it's because I'm too tall.
Yeah, let's go. Keep going.
How many balls do they have? Do they have any?
21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. No, hold on. Actually, you're getting a profile.
Keep going, you guys. Let's go.
Got it.
Soldier count inside your green container. All right. Leopard has one left. Or Chesapeake has one left. Chesapeake has one left. Leopard has 4 left. Looks like Chesapeake took the lead in this challenge.
Back up. We can take one more. Let's go. I thought we need like 3. Watch your side.
One, two, three, oh, sorry. Okay, sorry. It was Leopard. Leopard only needs 1 more. You guys need 3 more.
Start counting.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Your rope hit the ground. Your rope hit the ground.
No, we're down.
Orange, you're good. Pink, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 27, 28, 29, 30. Leopard knows that they have the win. They're heading to their container. Triumphant. Leopard wins reward.
I think as a team we did pretty good, but I think honestly the other team just had the advantage overall. Their 2 girls were way lighter than ours for sure, by at least 30-40 pounds, so that really made the difference.
All right, Leopard, congrats on winning reward. Twizzlers and a piece of the hidden Mini Idol. Devin, how does it feel, losing the first challenge? It was only a reward, but, Leopard pretty much kicked your asses.
Well, I wouldn't say that, Jeff. I think that we gave it our all. They were just a better team on this day, but, it's not for immunity, so we're all here. We're all still alive in this beautiful jungle in Fiji. So, we're on to the next day. On to the next challenge.
Nolan, you guys did amazing in this challenge. What are your thoughts? And just the fact that Chesapeake was 3 soldiers behind you.
It's awesome. It shows good teamwork, good determination. For the weaker tribe, I think we did pretty well for ourselves.
All right, well, as you can see, the reward wasn't that big. So that means that this game is just getting started. If you feel tired or exhausted, you better quit now, because it's only gonna get harder. All right, you guys can head back to your new camps.
Well, I learned from this challenge that no matter how much you squat, even if you squat 3 plates, do something like this is totally different. That was a lot harder than what I do at the gym, that's for sure.
I got a game. He has an idea of a game to play. Yeah. This is where you have the balls.
Okay, so I'm playing the ball game. Ball game.
The challenge was intense. As soon as Jireh described the rules for it, I figured that would be something the other tribe would be a bit better at because they have smaller girls and, in general, bigger guys.
I can play the ball game.
No, you just no.
I was just glad it wasn't an immunity challenge. That was a huge relief. It kind of allowed us to get settled into the game. Yeah.
There's rocks cleared here already, and we can so where it starts and where
That's hard because I think we all did really good in this past challenge. But I mean, if we were to vote somebody out, I have no idea who we would vote out because I struggled the most. But I'm a strong female, so it'd be stupid to vote me out. But at this point, I have no idea.
Jessica, I don't know if I entirely get it. Yeah, Jessica, she might be a good first out because she's like seen every season. And she's come all the way out here just to play Survivor from Chicago. It makes me feel bad voting her out, but that's she's a threat. She's a threat.
Devin is the center of our tribe. All communications are going through Devin right now, which is good because I got in with Devin right away and feel like I can trust Devin. The two of us are kind of collecting the most information right now.
Have you had any traction talking with, were you able to get in any kind of strategy or any kind of discussion with anyone else yesterday?
Just with Jessica, I still haven't really talked to strategy to the others.
What's your sense of Jessica? Because I like her. She seems nice. She hasn't talked to me. She seems like she's intense about the game, but she hasn't talked to me about strategy.
Right. My alliances as of now are, I trust Jessica. I think she's going to be loyal to me. I mean, you can't really trust anyone, but she's my alliance right now, as well as Devin. They don't really know that both of them are aligned with me, but I'm going to talk to Jessica about it. I talked to Devin about it already, saying that I'm with Jessica, or that we're with Jessica, but we have to get one more person to have numbers just in case something bad happens and we have to vote someone off.
I just want to be with people I trust.
Yeah,
I just haven't had any kind of communication with Jessica.
Well, I can talk to her because from what I'm feeling, I feel like she's loyal. And if I tell her that I'm an alliance with you, that she'll be down for it, but I need your permission. What do you feel?
I had already talked with Raymond about the idea of voting out a girl first, and he seemed on board with that. On the initial hike to camp on day 1, he threw out Zion's name as someone to get out, which, I'm down with. Me and her have had conversations too. She tried to form an alliance with me, and so I like her. I think I'd rather have Jessica out first, but it's not important enough for me to really put myself on the line to get one or the other. If I'm unable to convince anyone else to join us at the worst case scenario, always try to shift the attention away from you.
Okay, that's good, yeah.
I want to have conversations with people that give me the option of being in an alliance with them, but serious kind of strategy combos, but I don't want to seem also distrustworthy to the other people. So it's kind of a balance. I am sort of sharing some information back and forth, oh, Jess said this, so on, but it's a juggling act. I could drop all the balls and get voted out first. That's totally a possibility, but I think it's worth it to set myself up for the game down the road if I can. I'll do what I can to see if I can. shoot
Just
that.
like, yeah, that's it. Like if
you can let me know it as well, like
No,
the
yeah, for
discussion, like that's useful.
yeah, like
I
as
feel
long as we have each other's backs, like to even learn, like, and
Let's also make our way back a little bit because it's going to take a while to get back.
Can I have a piece? Two each. Two each? Oh, I'm just gonna have one right now. That's it.
Feels really good winning the challenge. We had a couple falls, which I think personally falls on one person. I think Adam was just trying to push everybody a little too hard, and the people in the back couldn't keep up. But I mean, we still won by a couple of things, and then we won Twizzlers and included the Hidden Immunity Idol. Is that it?
Is that it? I found it right there?
I don't know. Can you go look?
Yeah, you found it right there?
Huh?
You found it right there? Is that it?
Yeah, someone did find the idol. Amos just sort of found it wrapped in a American flag. The hint said that the Hidden Immunity Idol was going to be where the tarp was last found, was originally placed. So we just found it like in the rocks, sort of.
That's it? Awesome. Good work, man.
Good job.
I'll shoot it.
Yeah, we found the idol right away, and it wasn't as hidden as I thought it was going to be, such as like in geocaching, where the clue would be more of a riddle that you have to solve. So it was a pretty straightforward clue, and we were able to figure it out where it was pretty quickly, which was fun.
Congrats on finding the Hidden Immunity Idol. With this immunity, you hold the most powerful tool in the game. Keep it low. You must play this idol when Jireh gives the announcement that it's safe to do so. Before the votes are read, you can play the idol, and all votes against them are negated. It's good up to the final seconds. We were walking down the beach, and I happened to see this flag that was randomly in there after I kicked some rocks, and I found the Hidden Immunity Idol. Of course, everybody saw me, so now I feel like I'm probably the #1 target for some people.
They'll think that's keep the sign. What we should do is keep the paper with the flag.
Yeah.
Put it in there, and they will think that's the medium, you know?
And wrap that.
Just keep it going.
Austin brought up the idea of using the Hidden Immunity as a team, and I don't think Amos is really with Austin on that whole idea.
I don't really trust a lot of these people, and I don't really have a sense of connection with a lot of these people, so it's really hard for me to navigate my way through not really feeling that connection.
That's true.
Oh, like let's just put this flag. Oh, wait. No, is the idol in there?
No.
Oh, you have it. Okay.
I just recently picked up a connection with Natasha and Jamie, and I think it's by default, just because the 3 younger guys really kind of seem to want to run the show, so it's cool. I'll make do.
Let's hide it.
Stick it in the wall. If I click or looking for it, I'll put it.
Wow, look at the entire cut this.
Subtlety.
I wonder where.
Hey, are they technically across the border though?
Well, you might as well go there. Might as well just head there.
Yeah,
No,
let's just
wait.
go.
On your side.
Hey, get off!
Oh yeah. We're right here. Oh, salty.
Someone in our group decided it'd be kind of funny to take the flag of the idol and stuff a rock in there and pretend it's like another immunity idol for the other group to use in case if they lose, which I don't know if it'll actually happen or not, but yeah.
No, let's do it over so, and we know that they know that
Kick
we're
the
here.
log over. Kick the log over.
Just leave it there for now.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Go first. There we go. No, it's too hard.
Can I find the bottle here?
So we took the note from the hidden immunity idol, and we put a rock in the flag, and we taped it back up. And we took it up behind where we slept last night, and we hid it under a log. So we're hoping, like, if they see that there and it's on our side, then they're gonna think that theirs is in that general area too. So hopefully we throw them off the trail. We kind of all are like, oh, let's go there and see if theirs is there, because we don't know if there's like a rule against like stealing their idol or not, since it's all fair and love and war. But yeah, they're damn clingy. They won't go away. You can't get to them. So we'll see.
Looks like you should have built that wall, huh? That wall is completely useless, huh? Doesn't really work. It didn't really work. Doesn't really work.
I kind of solidified something with Craig and then with Jamie and Natasha. Now I just got to bring them all together and create a foursome. I think we all have the same goals in this game, and that's the perfect combination for an alliance. All you need are the same goals, the same enemies, and I think we're working on that.
Give me something. Even if it's a lie, I'll bring it back.
So hopefully that's for, these guys are really shady and they make me really uneasy because they just go off together and they make it so obvious. So it's like, I don't know, maybe they're just not thinking. First time we lose, I think there's going to be a big upset, and hopefully it's in my favor and not against me. So.
Guys, got Gmail.
Yay, Gmail!
Okay, everybody listen. Everybody up?
Oh, up.
Oh,
Or no,
we were
not
coming
up.
down.
I mean like. Okay. You have been wounded on the battlefield. 3 have been blinded by shrapnel, and 2 had their vocal cords damaged. The 2 medics must help them survive and find the coordinates to safety. Dope.
Three of you guys are carrying 2 of us.
It was wounded, by the way, not wounded.
I don't know. Last night when I went to bed, I felt like I had some good relationships going with more than half of my tribe. But then I was sitting up thinking about who actually would look after me, who would want to play the game with me, and I see like maybe 1 or 2 people. So maybe that's just paranoia. But this morning, I don't know what I'm going to do. I just going to work hard at this immunity challenge, and hopefully I don't have to worry about voting anybody out next.
I don't know, though. It's just...
And this is for immunity. This is safety.
Yeah. I was thinking, yeah.
You can never feel safe in this game, but I feel safer than I did 3 hours ago. But everyone who's watching it's probably like, you're not safe at all. What are you thinking? But if we were to go to tribal, I would expect to see my name wrote down at least once or twice, but I don't think I'd be going home at this point.
Yeah, like I think you should like switch it up a bit. Like say it's a total catastrophe, a complete disaster. That's actually good. Yeah. I can't do it though.
Right now, the plan is if we lose the next challenge, we would split the votes. The 3 guys would vote for Jessica, and the 2, me and Luke, would vote for Zion, just to split the vote.
You're fired. You're fired. You're fired. Don't be rude. Don't be rude. You're fake news. That's pretty good, eh?
That's pretty good, man.
Sorry.
Like, that's not what we talk about, man.
I don't give a
All 5 guys, we have a strong alliance as a whole. I trust Luke the most because he seems more conversive with me, and plus we have something in common. We both have a passion for fitness.
All right, we need this one.
Yep.
This is the important one, you guys.
Who cares about the other one was just a warm-up, you know?
A great possibility. If we went to tribal, I have no idea who the heck we would vote out. If I'm first voted out, I'm going to be really pissed. So I better do what I can to make sure it's not me.
The sun is mountains like that. It reminded me of like a skyscape from like Halo. That's the first thing I thought. I was like, man, this is just like Halo. Wow. That's actually the intro.
Come on in, guys! welcome to your first immunity challenge. It's been a long day. It's only 11:45 a.m. Zion, what do you think of just like how long this day has been?
I feel like we've been here for weeks already. This is my first day.
All right, well, because this is immunity, that means the tribe that loses this challenge will have to go to tribal council and vote off the first person from Survivor, the Battle of BC. This is what you're playing for. Ooh. Tribal immunity. I'm gonna give you all a chance to touch it. Did you carve that? Alright, in this immunity challenge, you guys imagine you were wounded on the battlefield. 3 of you were blinded. 2 of you had their vocal cords damaged. And the other 2 are medics sent out to help guide these wounded soldiers back to safety. Here's what's going to happen in this challenge. The 2 blindfolded players will be given a puzzle. The 2 medics must guide the blindfolded players to solve the puzzle completely. As soon as the puzzle is completely solved, the 2 medics will go out to where the gray mat is and one of the duct tape people are standing. They must tag the duct tape person, who must run all the way to where the sign for Viewpoint Beach is, and on that sign, or near that sign, is a piece of paper with a word and 2 numbers. The person who is duct taped must memorize the entire sequence and run back to the gray mat where, through charades, symbols, spelling of hands, must communicate what was written on the piece of paper to the 2 medics. As soon as the 2 medics think they have exactly what was written on that piece of paper, he must run to the 3rd and final blindfolded player, who is given a piece of paper and pen and must write down exactly what the board back there was saying. If they think it's correct, they give it to the last duct tape person, who will run to your mat, and if it's correct, your tribe will win immunity. All right, let's give you all a few minutes to strategize, and then we'll get started. Survivors ready. This is for immunity. Go. Amos making good work with the puzzle. Garrett kind of struggling. He's only on his 2nd piece. Amos has finished, almost finished. Nope, not yet. 2nd puzzle finished. Natasha, go. Garrett's still on his 3rd piece for the puzzle. Oh, you have to remain blindfolded. Go. Natasha making quick work with her puzzle.
Can you take that piece in front of that? Yeah, that one. Put it down. Flip the nose. Put that the right one. Yeah. Doesn't make sense. Sideways. There you go. There we go.
Natasha, complete. Go medics to where Jamie is.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. That's where it's supposed to be. Now we're going to take the other one and just do the same thing. Keep flip it around just a little bit. Yeah, perfect. Right there, and move it up. That's it. That's it. We got the base there. And move the door down a little bit.
Devin taking quite some time on this puzzle.
Yeah, now it's at the base. Now below the puzzle itself, there's a piece lying there. It's yeah, you're touching it right now. Take that and put it and just slide it to the left on the upper left part of the door. Wise a little bit, and now to the left. Move the whole piece as it's standing to the left. No, to the left. Yeah. Move it down now, and now to the little bit to the right. We almost got it. Perfect. It's locked in. One more piece above. Touch that.
If you don't know, run back. We're in the
More counterclockwise a little bit. Yeah, stop. Now move it up and in the same way. Okay, we got it.
Luke complete. Medic run to Jessica. Reciting the phrase to the two medics. That's a lot of numbers. What is, I know, what is it? Jamie getting frustrated with her medics. Incorrect.
Oh, wow. Cool.
Where am I writing it?
Get it right. Just there. 1, 2, 3. Dot. 1, 2, 0, 7.
Go.
All right, Ted, he thinks he has it. Over here. All right, let's see. Nadi thinks he has it. Chesapeake wins the immunity!
need direction for this one. Yes, good job. You made up. You did a great job.
I'm glad that we won this first challenge, which means I won't be first voted out, so there's that. But I think that we stuck together and had a really good team unity on that last challenge.
Congrats, Chesapeake, for your first community challenge. Go! Unfortunately, apart, you're going to travel council because you lost the challenge. Natasha, what's going through your mind right now?
Part of me feels a little bit sad, but the puzzle was fun, and it was kind of fun working together as a team as well, so I enjoyed that part.
Alright, well, you guys will have a date with me at Tribal Council. You guys can head back to your camp. Go ahead. Chesapeake, this was the first community challenge. There is no reward to practice. That's all good. This is the reward.
That's all we
all
need.
that matters. We're going to put this on our stone shelf over there.
Such a disappointing loss.
One number.
One number two. We had it. Oh, at least we have our licorice.
Well, we were in the lead for 3 or 4 minutes there, and I thought we had it. And then we took a long time on the remembering the numbers, I guess. So it's not really my fault. So I was just writing whatever they were telling me. So I don't know.
I mean, I don't know if everyone can be happy with you, but
Yeah.
I think the blame 60% on Jamie and then 20% on me and 20% on Craig. Me and Craig should have probably looked a little harder, but Jamie just kept giving us double eights. That's 5 reps. Jamie?
Yeah.
No need for panicking then.
Well, I'm thinking you're gonna see only one person's not wearing their orange shirt, and that person should go home because they're not being the team player. So yeah, that's all I gotta say.
That's cool. We can all have a Korean barbecue after this.
Yeah, I'm down for some barbecue.
Yeah,
right? I don't think I'll be voted off. I'm good looking. I have a tight bond with all the guys, and I have a tight bond with the girls. So
I know it's gonna be me because Austin's talking around and trying to get me out.
Who do you want to vote out? Jamie, who do you want to vote
Who do
out?
I want to put out? To be honest, I don't know, because Austin's like the biggest threat to me right now, because he's the one going around talking right. And he hasn't really talked to me, which is why I know that he's going around talking to other people. I think the biggest threat to me right now is probably Austin, but I don't know if I'm in a position to take out a big player like Austin yet.
Well, it doesn't matter to me. Whatever you guys want, as long as it ain't me.
I think I'll work for Craig first, to be honest.
Pardon?
I think I'll work for Craig first.
Frank?
Craig.
Oh my god, I was like, Frank? What?
Frank what?
My goal right now is to push the target onto Nolan, whatever his name is. I think Adam and Nolan are kind of running things. Those two in Austin, they go off a lot by themselves, and they make it completely obvious that they're a threesome. So trying to make the girls and Craig see that, I think I got them, but I don't know if the guys are going to hold to one of them or not. So
I do take part, at least part of the blame for using the challenge to
yeah, but that was a lot of numbers to memorize, though.
It was double.
It was a lot.
I thought you did pretty well on that. Amos is sort of trying to have this alliance against Nolan because he's been making alliances behind everyone's back.
So I'll probably have to either vote myself or Nolan, so it's probably going to be Nolan. I think that Nolan has a 30% chance, while I have a 70% chance. Maybe a 60, 10% being someone else.
Okay, this actually isn't that uncomfortable. Like, pillow, sleeping bag, I'll be fine.
Yeah.
As long as it doesn't rain.
Well, Nolan has been foolish since the moment he got here. Him and Adam, they both think they're running things, and then Nolan comes to me and is like, oh, well, after Jamie, it's Adam, because he's got disconnections with Raymond, and I'm like, bullshit. Like, no, like, they've been, like, glued to the hip since we got here, so I'm planning an upset, so I'm either going to go down in flames or up in glory, so we'll see.
So yeah, we should make a decision here.
The kid's gonna go in the wall.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going swimming.
Okay, I guess I'm going swimming.
I was planning on going swimming right now. I feel like I've strategized enough right now. And if people really want to come talk to me about it, find me lounging in the water.
I just think it's kind of funny that, you know, instead of here we are about to go to travel, and this is the first one, which means anybody could go for any reason, and he decides to go for a swim, and, well, I hope your bags are dry, buddy, because you're going.
It's so awkward now. Everyone's just like.
My thoughts coming to this travel council is I can feel my heart pounding a little bit. This game's a bit more stressful than I thought it was initially and stuff.
This is like a big mind puzzle game.
Yeah, and also so confusing. You guys need to like chill out. Like no one going around everyone, like having lines. So it's like I like Nolan, man.
I think Amos and Jamie might be voting together. I don't know though, because I know like there are certain groups of people that have allied themselves with other groups, but then there's like a lot of intermingling, interconnections and stuff like that, so you don't really know who's gonna vote for who.
I want to keep you like until like at least until marriage. Like I want like if I want anyone to win, I want you to win because you're like a genuinely good person. Thank you. Yeah, and like you know you might need to use it for like whatever you're doing.
I like Natasha. Natasha's a good person. Natasha. At first, I really liked her because she's so sweet and so nice. I like to keep her as long as possible because she really gets things done. You know, like she really works for the team, and I think I'd really like that to keep that going.
And it's hard to trust people because like the guys always like I don't want to be like all gender and stuff. The guys always teaming together, and like that forces us sleeping together, which was totally cool. But like when we walked in, I was like, that's the partner I want.
In terms of seeing other people talk with other people, that part wasn't so much stressful as in it was interesting to analyze. But I think the more stressful part is like trying to figure out who you're gonna vote for.
Whatever you vote for, I'll vote for. I'll vote Craig. Craig? Like genuinely Craig? I think so, yeah. Alright, I'll go with you then. I am very indecisive right now because I decided to always go with Natasha because even if I don't win, I want Natasha to win because I really like her. And so I decided to support her whatever she chooses. And she said to vote for Craig. Like I'll genuinely go with you. Like I'll jump off, I'll jump into the water where I can't swim if I don't vote Craig. Yeah, please don't actually do that though. Okay. No, but genuinely I will. Like I'm genuinely gonna vote Craig. Okay, me too. Since I did tell Natasha that I was going to be sticking with her decision, so hopefully she doesn't change her mind, but she still wants to vote for Craig, so therefore I'm gonna vote for Craig. Tom, want to come be tell Alice? Do you trust Amos? I don't know. So, what reason would he have to be
Amos wasn't very clear on who he was going to vote for. I sense that he struggles a bit with confidence in terms of how far he's going to make it to the game, and I wish I could help him with that so that he'd feel more confident and stuff, because I think he has a better chance than he gives himself.
I think he told me who he was going to vote for, but it might have changed a couple times. I think everyone's ideas have changed like a couple times and stuff, so I really don't know at this point. Do you guys want to use that thingy that we found earlier?
Well, the only way to use it is like you have to use it on the person getting voted out. That's the only way it works.
Yeah.
It's like it doesn't save the person. Yeah, like
somebody else would still go home.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what Natasha's wanting to do. I think they were trying to vote off Craig. I tried to sway them from it, so I don't know. I may end up having to vote off Craig. I don't really want to.
Probably should not hurt from the cold, so the closer we sleep, probably the better.
We can like use the tarp to cover us.
Okay. Oh, probably. I think Jamie is very capable of playing this game a lot harder than I think people give her credit for. So, we'll see.
I find it really hard to read people. Yeah, me too. Like, I'm not really good at that. At the beginning, I was like, hey, whatever. It's like, no one's gonna like go for it right away. And then people were going for it right away, and I was like, ah. There is a chance that Tasha could be playing me, but I gave her my word, and I am trying to do a new strategy, which is good and honest, which is how Lay won in the second season.
moving forward, like what do you want to do? What do you want to do like moving forward? If we get like Jamie out, then what do you want to do moving forward? Do you want to play like together? Yeah.
I'm still not exactly sure who I'm going to vote for. It's kind of a hard decision to make.
I think either Craig or Jamie. Yeah, that's just a guess. But those names have been mentioned by someone.
Like it's up to you. It's your own decision, right? If there is someone else that you want to go home, like let someone know. I don't know. I'm not the leader, so.
Welcome, Leopard, to Travel Counseling. Adam, let's go back very beginning when you found out this was your tribe maker. What were your initial thoughts?
My initial thoughts was I thought we had a pretty strong team, and I still think we do. We just came a little bit short last trial, challenge.
Okay, well, you guys did the hike. Craig, during the hike, that long 5K hike, did you notice maybe, some people pairing off and stuff like that?
During the hike, I think everybody was just focused on getting all of our stuff up there before the other tribe got there, just to make a point that we could do it better than them.
Okay, so, all right, so let's talk about that immunity challenge. Jamie, you were, the person who was duct taped and had to memorize. What are your thoughts on this challenge and, not being able to communicate to the medics that sequence?
I do take partial blame for that challenge because I messed up with the communication and the numbers at first. But it was just a miscommunication in the most part. That double eights messed us up.
Honestly, you had the hardest part, so.
All right, so you guys finish the challenge. You guys head to camp, and you have to vote someone out. Nolan, what is going through your mind now? Just walking to camp, having in your mind you have to vote someone out. Someone has to be the first person out.
Because more realistic. I really thought going into the immunity challenge we had it and we led for so long, but when I got back to camp, it hit me that wow, I really like these people, but I didn't come here to make friends. I came here to win. So I think you gotta do what makes the tribe stronger and what makes you think you can go further in the game.
Amos, how much, on a scale of 1 to 10, is do you feel paranoia or suspense?
I think anytime you come to tribal council, if you're not feeling at least an 8, you know, then something's wrong. But yeah, I mean, I'm paranoid. I think a lot of people are. It's just part of coming here.
Well, this is the first tribal council. Why don't we take a vote? Raise your hand if you feel like you might be going home right now.
What?
Every single person thinks that they're gonna go home. Austin, why do you think they're going home?
I don't know. I just put my hand up because everyone else put their hand up. No, like he said, that everyone has a fear of tribal council. You should be high on the scale. You never know. You never know what could possibly go on. I'm a lifeguard, so people might want to take out that more safe. I don't know. Yeah. Anyways, carry on.
Austin, I just want to say, you are probably one of the taller players on this tribe.
Yeah.
And do you think, people in your tribe might look at you as a leader or like an alpha male?
Maybe like a giant David versus Goliath or something like that. Some people look at me like that, but I could be a leader, but I don't consider myself a leader. Yeah.
Natasha, let's talk about Jamie. I just have to talk about it because, you two are the only girls. What do you feel about Jamie? Because, Jamie has played Survivor Canada before. What are your thoughts on her?
I think she's a pretty cool person. Yeah.
Period.
I'm supposed to elaborate, right? I think she's really smart and really capable. And yeah.
She's a strong back.
Yeah, and really easy to lift, which is great for like team challenges and stuff like that. So I think it's necessary.
What are your thoughts on Nolan? He's another strong guy like Austin.
Why all these questions? I think Nolan's pretty cool. Yeah. Elaboration, right? I like our aviation talks. They're a lot of fun.
Aviation talks. Nolan, can you talk about that?
Yeah, it's kind of cool to come in here. Flying planes isn't something everybody gets to say they do on a regular basis, so it's pretty cool that not only somebody in the game, somebody on my tribe does that too. So we definitely had a good connection there, something we could talk about our journeys in it, what we want to do with it.
Awesome. All right, Nolan, this is gonna be the last question I'll ask. After the vote, how do you feel the tribe is gonna react?
I think it will be disappointed. We all like each other. I think that's evident. We hang out together, we spend time together, but so I think a good sense of disappointment. But then it will be a wake-up call. We are playing a game. This isn't a little summer vacay, so we're playing a game. I think it will really wake everyone up, realize we gotta get to it, and make sure we don't come back here again.
All right, it's time to vote. Nolan, you're up.
The reason why I'm going to vote out Craig is because I trust Natasha's decisions, so I'm going to go with her.
I'll go tally the votes. If anyone has the hidden immunity idol and you would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Okay. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. The person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote, Craig. Second vote, Jamie. 1 vote Craig, 1 vote Jamie. Third vote, Jamie. 2 votes Jamie, 1 vote Craig. Fourth vote, Jamie. 3 votes Jamie, 1 vote Craig. First person voted out of Survivor Battle of BC, Jamie. Jamie, you can come get your torch. Jamie, Travis spoken. Try that again. Jamie, the Travis spoken. Time for you to go. For all the craziness that had happened the past 2 days, first vote was unanimous. Well, hopefully this brings your tribe together for the next challenge. You guys can all head off back to camp. See you later.
First one.
I'm not that surprised that I got voted out in the tribal council because I guess I just didn't play aggressive enough. I didn't make myself as important as I needed to in the beginning. I guess I didn't make the alliances I needed to from the very start, and that's my mistake. I don't think it's the fact, perhaps it was the fact that I was a returning player that they thought that, oh, she has that sort of strategy behind her. But no, I think it was more of what can better the tribe in the challenges, and that's what they made the decisions, and I'll take it.
Hey everyone, this is Jireh, the host and editor of this Survivor Fanmade series. So I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, the first episode of this new season. Just to clear any misunderstanding or confusion, I was contacted by CBS about 3 weeks ago, and they asked me to remove the name of the series from being Survivor Canada. They said that I can't have the word Survivor in any of the titles for the series or for the season. So because of that, I've decided to change the name from Survivor Canada to Project Canada. Regarding the next few episodes, I'm editing on an episode by episode basis, so it's gonna take a while. Episode 2 is just as long, or not as long as the first episode, but it's pretty long, so it might take a while. I'm actually hoping though, instead of having each episode, take weeks and weeks, I'm gonna try editing all the episodes as much as I can for the next 2 months, and then release them on an episode by episode basis, or at least on a consistent basis. So yeah, next episode's gonna be out in 2 months or so. Just follow, like our page on Facebook, Project Canada BC, and we'll get this done. This is a great season. I really enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys do too. All right, and also we have a survey on the link in the description. You guys can vote for your favorite player. At the end of the season, I'm going to award someone $50 Canadian for a fan favorite. And also, if you have any other thoughts, be sure to share on the YouTube comment section or the Facebook comment section. I'm gonna do everything I can to keep this series alive, and I really love this series. It means so much to me. All right, well, I'll see you guys later. Take care.